Hello, hello, Speed Gaming. Welcome to another edition of the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer Tournament 2024. I am Steve, joined here in the booth by Pineapple, otherwise known as Don't Put Me on Pizza. How are you doing, Pineapple?
Asking what this race has actually started.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Um, where are we at? 'Cause my screen is still showing top screens. Okay. So let's get the intro out of the way. We are here. Oh, there goes the timers. All right, we are week 5. This is Pick Your Poison. Both runners have chosen items to start with. On Lokir's side, they chose Seekers and Gravity Boost. Rico's side, they chose Seekers and Bombs, which means we have a random item to start. Here in about a couple seconds, we're going to see that random item is Power Bomb. All right.
Yay!
Why do I sense
And we are in
start?
Sanctuary Fortress, and
Okay, this is fun.
where is that? That is.
We're about to be having. It's an elevator. Torvisa? No. Which elevator?
Oh, this is a
Spider's Treasure.
Yeah.
Spider side. Okay, power bombs to get us in the door. Or to get us back through the other side of the elevator.
And get us through the glass as well.
So we have bombs. We can do some jumping. Taking a peek on Rico's side. It looks blue. I can't quite tell from this distance what that was. Rico opting to go into Dark Spider's Treasure. Hope it's just for a peek. You don't have the health to get all the way over. Not even the light beam. Lokir's side, they're heading into Aegon using the other side of the elevator. We have bombs, so this section will be checkable. Rico, I did not catch that again. Oh, red key. Red key.
And light beam in. This is Mineshaft, yes?
No, this is not Mineshaft. This is Transport Tunnel A.
Vent area?
Yeah, ventilation area. That's right. Sorry, my room names escape me.
Yeah, I'm still learning them as well, and I don't play these games to have that advantage.
Lokir is.
Yeah, we're aware of this.
Bob
Oh,
Guardian.
it's been fixed.
Vent area A, courtesy of Delta Toast. Thank you for the confirmation.
And we're about to see Aegon Temple. We have no translators right now, so we can't read any hints.
Alrighty. Another. Oh.
That is Cobalt Translator.
I say if I were Lokir, this makes me want to do Bomb Guardian, then turn immediately back around into Sank. Meanwhile, Rico heading into Aegon for the first time. Gonna find that light beam here in Vent Area A. Since I neglected to do the other section of admin, we have our aid.
New patcher and all 3 multiplayer items, and there's a tracking link in Twitch chat, which I'm going to try to keep going.
We are humans here in the commentary booth. We'll try.
Speak for yourself, yeah.
All right, so Lokir heading back across. Or sorry, correction. Rico heading across, Lokir finishing off.
Tank at Bomb Guardian.
Lokir heading further into Aegon.
Well, no, because they started in Spider's Treasure Elevator, so they can at least read the Mortal Kombat Mastery hint. Which is not much. Meanwhile, Lokir in Portal Access A, and what's under the thing? That is another energy tank.
Another E. Getting healthy quick. 2 E tanks for Lokir.
Yeah, but the thing is, the players do care about hits. And we also care about being able to firebomb these pirates, because...
I was about to call it the easy melt. Not expected in normal game logic to have power bombs at this point in time, so no, they fall pretty easy to them things.
So does Bomb Guardian. And that's a third energy tank we've seen? As long as you place it in the right...
Rico getting denied.
Oh, yeah, I remember there's another quirk in this. You have to hit the tail before the head with the power bomb, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yep, if I'm not mistaken, the power bomb expands outward, so yeah, you gotta hit the tail before the head, or otherwise the head does not get into the damage band. And Rico is
yeah,
not being treated kindly. Let's
power bomb drops, so we need some bloody health.
Purple energy, my goodness gracious. Alright, there we go.
There we go.
Rico should at least get some, only a 30 piece, huh?
Well, the E-Tank will heal.
Oh, yeah. True. Why?
So, first trip to Aegon Dark World.
Popping
not
the
even
door,
gonna
but
look
not
at
checking the item. Alright, now for the bane of my existence. When I have no E-Tank,
okay, yeah, that's...
E-Tank, I always get it.
I mean, speaking of E-Tanks, yeah, Rico just completely ignored the...
He ignored the one off of Bomb Guardian. I don't know the logic there, but... Lokir getting the jump. Skip over there by standing on the blade pod. And heading up into the upper decks for either Jump Guardian or...
Probably check Broom Closet first.
Yep. Meanwhile, Rico making their way back over here. A little bit of route divergence here. Gonna fight the pirates. I assume we're heading into the shaft.
Did you see what the item up there on the spider track is?
I can't clearly tell. That looks like a form of missile, but I don't see it clearly enough to tell if that was plain missiles or a super missile. Or maybe it had a thinner profile than your average missile expansion, so maybe even
that could be launcher, which...
Missile.
Oh yeah, it could be launcher as well. Speaking of
STK.
Which, because we are starting with Seekers, that means we have logical missiles for all various checks. Where's that STK?
Oh goodness, what is the name of that room?
Mine Station Access, thank you.
Lokir. About to unload some frustrations on a statue. Or the hitbox for Jump Guardian.
Who made the mistake of hiding in front of the statue.
Since everybody's viewing could be there first, here in Metroid Prime, we have a boss battle here, a mini-boss battle here for Jump Guardian. The hitbox is always active, and if you don't trip the fight when you enter the room by standing in the light energy area that Lokir is standing in now, the hitbox is just there. That's where it spawns, that's where it'll be. Due to coding, you can't kill it. It will always, at worst, drop to 1 HP. But it's there for the taking to absolutely abuse with damage. And so, therefore, here in our tournaments, yep, fire away at it.
We don't bother fighting properly.
Go up on the shelf, fire away mercilessly until you reach 1 damage, jump down to hit the trigger, and then boop. Goodbye. Alright, Lokir heading back for Light World Aegon. Meanwhile, Rico is setting up to head into Dark Aegon. No boost for Lokir, so no bowling for pirates. Ooh, what do we got here?
That's a shiny. That's space
jump
in
boost.
Transport Center?
This is this is Light Crossroads. I can't remember the name of it. I can remember Crossroads all day long from how many times I've hot dogged it, but Light World Room still don't remember.
And we're saving,
Okay.
which is good.
Yep. Let's see if it's a safety save or... Okay, safety save. Coming in here, Mining Plaza. What is the damage that we see there? A little shiny.
I can't tell
from...
that.
Yeah, can't tell from this distance either. Not gonna lie, but I did see shiny. Delta with the transport center confirmation. Thank you.
Yeah, I did not catch that on the stream either, but it does look whitish.
Lokir now tripping the pirate fight. Get another chance to get a better look at what's up top there. Still can't identify with good reasoning, but it looks skinnier than a missile expansion. So that's either regular missiles or I would... Something tells me that could be supers. I see orange up there, but it looks skinnier than a missile expansion.
Looks like we're jumping on
Lokir
the
wants
nest
it.
to find it.
I was about to say, Lokir wants it. They're going to take advantage of the hive nest here with space jump.
This is out of logic, by the way, because this hive nest right there is not in all room layers for this room, so it disappears after a while. That
And
is launcher.
That's plane launcher. Okay.
Hey, it's 5 more missiles.
No arguments. And had we not started with Seekers, that'd be some logic, but as has been reminded a couple of times this week, by selecting Seekers from the start, logic does treat Seekers as plane missiles, so was not a requirement to go up there and dig. But at the end of the day, another 5 missiles this early, yeah, that's worth a couple seconds. Alright.
Set mining station pirate fight here for Lokir.
Ooh, oh, that's another shiny behind there. Let's hope we get a peek at that with a better clarity. I couldn't tell. Alright. Lokir opting to drop straight in. So we're gonna see Main Lab's room, where you go learning the damages of missile expansion in the broom closet. Ooh, dark beam. Oh, goodness.
Command center.
Command center, yep. And Lokir opting to keep the security alarm from tripping, so they're gonna come out through the original hole they came in.
Wants probably also to see what. Oh, okay.
Oh, and we are gonna dive into labs. Okay, we're not gonna check mining station. Dark labs first. We do have light beam to escape. We do have the jump boots, but
We also have 3 energy tanks. That's a lot.
Energy's not my question.
Oh, you're thinking access.
It's my hat. Oh, okay. There's a visor right there. No, never mind. This route works. He's got the vision. Dark visor right here. All right. Nope, that worked. I would have first done Light World Labs in a loop and then come back here, but no, that works. Get the Dark visor now. That worked heavily in their favor. Looks like dark ammo there. And don't even need to get the key bearer hint. I'm just gonna try and snipe that.
That looks like an SD card.
Yup. I saw the hint of green there, and that flash looked like a key. Yeah, they're getting this. Health management is the key, though. Burning through a couple tanks, but they are not looking too bad. All right. Yeah, prior to them being in Dark Beam, I thought I saw the flat. Yep, confirmed. Sky Temple key there.
Bye.
So that's Dark Beam or Dark Visor required. And another STK in the pocket. Rico heading back into Light Labs from there.
Okay. You don't actually need to go that low to manipulate noise. You just need to go down to low 20%.
I did not catch on Rico's side. Did we get a view at Crossroads?
I was not looking. But I believe that has not been checked, because they can't get it anyway, because they don't have boosters.
Rico getting his Jordans. Lokir getting denied. And just gonna decide to say, nope, gonna pepper the lemons here, get rid of some of y'all, and ouch. More down.
The starting items, both of them chose Seekers, one chose Bombs, the other chose Grav. The fourth item that was random was main power bombs. There is a link a little bit earlier in chat. Let's hope Pink Cash. Oh, that was worth it. That is Spider.
Alright, with the reset layer. Lokir. Yep. Alright, gonna take this gingerly and carefully. Get some blade pods here.
Only a fifth. Oh, and an ultra. Good.
I was about to say, get there before the bugs get you, because I've been harassed by those things, and with only the 20 some odd health he had, them bugs could have been nasty.
Cursed Lake is a life support system.
Alright. We have Dark Visor in our possession, so we could be looking at suits there. No Violet to get past the gate, so Rico forced to go back towards Aegon.
Not even checking the ice next to the elevator.
Did he not check it?
I was not looking.
I missed.
I was looking at the document.
I did miss that as well. Responding to Twitch chat, Draken. Seekers as a starting item, I would think that in my case, I started with Seekers as well. I started with that based off the fact that my Seekerless knowledge is non-existent.
Speaking of
I chose.
non-existent, goodbye, Dark Samus 1.
Exactly. So no, I'm not surprised to see Seekers popping up as a starting item amongst people, especially when it can act as logical launcher.
Screw
Screw
attack in
attack.
storage D.
Hello. Lokir is definitely gonna get jet mode here real quick. I was about to say skipping this. Okay. All right, what do we got in reactor? Looks
Could
orange.
not see that. Dark Oasis is missile related. That means it's not relevant.
I was about to say it's dead because super is considered a beam upgrade in those hints.
Well, in more case if we have Seekers and we have missiles. It could be unlimited missiles, that's about it.
Oh, true. But all right, Rico is gonna try to take a look. I didn't catch it again. There, Central Mining Plaza. Again, it's glowy. It's got a bluish tint to it, but I can't tell from this range.
Lokir going back to Spider's treasure now. With Spider, we can do stuff here.
I believe Lokir did not go into Dark World, so he could be deciding now that I've got 3 tanks, it's worth the and Light Beam. Now it's worth it to actually dive in.
With this much energy, both Conning Chamber and Hazen Cliff should be gettable.
Gonna see that red key across the way. Are they gonna scan it to tell us which key it is? Yes, they are.
Aegon
Dark
3.
Aegon. All right, intel worth having. Do you grab it? This one's a short check. You have Spider by now. I don't blame Lokir if he goes and grabs it. Yep. I can't blame this move without a Morbus intel. It's just a question of will it be relevant later down the line.
Relevant if they don't know more, but they don't. And in and out with the tank in that bit. I forget how much the logic database thinks you should be taking damage there. So I think it's logic with 1 2.
Lokir go in. Can use a screw attack to mitigate another red key. If this is another Aegon key, this
it is.
Okay. Worms just became an interesting sight. Meanwhile, Rico is out. Okay, I see Bance. That's an STK in Central Mining Station.
Oh dear.
I knew that was shiny, but okay. No, I'm seeing the bands now. That is a key. Meanwhile, Rico did not pop this one for the pirate fight, so they either know the slope jump or the slope jump's looking like the way they're going to go. Perfect. Yeah, if you pop that...
No, if I've seen that one before. That is STK2.
Yeah, if you pop that barrel there with the turret, it does spawn. Yep, that's the key we knew about. So both sections of that.
Unlimited beam ammo in Holo Combat Mastery. That's useful.
So between Battleground and Central Mining Station, 2 keys.
Dark Visor and Dark Aegon Wastes. We've already seen that. Thanks, game.
Yep. Yeah, Lokir, that's a thanks game. Alright, Rico did trip the security protocol. They are going to use the gate as a standable, however, make their way around. And it looks like they are interested in light labs.
Hive Dynamo work, theme related.
I didn't catch that on Lokir's side.
That was the Keybearer Hive Dynamo work, theme related.
No, the check there in the Spider Guardian area.
Oh, the pipe. I didn't see it either.
Problem is
That's a
there's
joke
hint.
I don't remember which room that is.
That is Central Dynamo, right?
No, main gyro chamber.
Main gyro chamber, yeah. Okay, no, I'm in love with the idea of commentary, but my goodness, I know I've got to be upsetting some of you with the fact of, yeah, no, just spout out room names and just pray for the best.
I mean, you're helping me by doing a play-by-play, which means I can concentrate on this hint tracking document and also. That's not helpful, Kara!
Kara, in the past 24 hours, we've already had 2 airy jams, alright? Kara, this should have been a wet dream for you already in the past 24 hours, but, sorry, SpeedGaming. I do apologize. That's close to the limit. I apologize. But no. Earlier today, I believe it was the 3 o'clock race. We had Chica, Airy, and my race last night. Chica, Worms, and Airy were all STKs. So yes, we've had some Airy fill.
It was the one
very finely
today,
in the past 24 hours.
So the battleground, no, not battleground. Bioenergy item looked to be a missile expansion. Neither TO, I don't think you get to say that.
Think of the content. If I may state, it feels like a community of masochists sometimes. It's just how much the comment or the Twitch chat can just bring up.
No.
Here's the worst locations.
You're confusing this slightly with the Super Metroid community. The Prime community is more sadist than masochist.
Fair point.
I did not see this temple access item.
I did not catch it either. Meanwhile, Lokir heading directly towards our last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. Let us find out if we hear the words.
So you know there's a joke in this, hear the words of Olair. I've seen it in this location at least once.
Echo! Okay.
Amber translator in ATS.
Not bad, but no words. Getting bullied by the attempt at a skip and saying, nope, you get a black screen for 5+ seconds. Now, this week's seeds, Lokir, I gotta wonder, you're early enough. I've seen too many things pop up on Spider Guardian this week. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. My seed, the 3 o'clock seed, I believe. I've seen a few seeds this week.
I have not seen that much this week, but I've heard that Randomizer has been worse than usual.
It has been striving for content this entire tournament, but I'm just thinking I've seen it enough. And this early, I wouldn't be surprised about it because you do have Cobalt. It would have crossed my mind with as much as it's been a pain. Maybe Spider Guardian this early, get it out of the way. But oh,
Violet
Violet in
Translation
Dark
into Dark Aegon.
and bonk into the terminal fall. Lokir's destination. All right, gonna try for
Well,
this
there's not
skip.
that many locations that Violet can be then. Like in cache, 2 in cache, 4.
Warrior's Walk. We didn't get to see that one because it's super blocked.
Or on a Morbus.
Yeah, fair play there as well. We got 2 of 3 keys already.
That would be evil. Nothing known about Worms yet. But Mining Plaza looks somewhat relevant.
And Lokir after the bad bonk the first time, got the skip, got the good placement on the platform. Bullied by the wheel, but on their way up.
Rico gets the good news about Dark Oasis.
Alright, Rico is taking a closer peek. Ooh, Annihilator! On Lokir's side.
Ooh. Oh.
What is the light world name for ATS?
This is Watch Station.
Watch Station, yes. Annihilator on Watch Station. Alright.
That means we
Rico...
can get to Sentinel's Path.
Rico heading into Dark World.
I swore that was low, high, low, low, and that's why that's kind of a new patcher. And that is Inhive Key Speed.
Sorry, we have Annihilator. That's useless. As demonstrated by the shots. And with Annihilator... Annihilator and unlimited ammo on Lokir's side, I expect that to be spammed like crazy.
Oh, Crossroads hasn't been checked yet either, and that's reachable now. Aerial training site, the walls, missile expansion, so the thing that was hinted is on the other location.
Amber, right?
Yes. There's a stand where you can scan this through. I believe this is in Logic. Ouch.
Getting bullied, but they got the scan. So with Screw Attack, that's just make your way back over, no problems. Now I just gotta make sure we're not bullied so far as losing all of our health.
And getting out of here.
Rico. Turning back around. Alright. Check for Vanilla Light Beam. Lokir heading over to Vault. So I gotta wonder where the curveball is gonna be, because with a chosen gravity boost item,
We're not getting whatever that is involved.
not getting that. It looked bluish, but I could not tell if that was an ETM or something of importance. Without boost ball, I don't know that there's
Could have
any
been an energy
inbounds. Could be. Again, no boost ball, so I don't recall any inbound methods of getting into vault without boost ball.
You can screw attack around, it's fine.
Boost ball for the spinners.
Oh, yeah.
Vault.
Yeah, in Vault, if you saw it any better than we did.
Alright.
Main gyro. Has this very expensive looking thing we're about to break. And just a missile inside. Where is this that Rico is now? Is this on the way to Incash 4? Well, wherever it is, we're not going to be here right now.
Got list, missile expansion. What do we have inside the room? Oh, another red key. Dark Torvis key. Okay.
I don't know which room that is. It's a room ahead though. Movement system in storage D, I think that was. Thanks, game. Main research.
Another thank you game hint. Storage D, that movement system was screw, if I'm not mistaken.
It was. Rico with a little bit less health is probably going to try and get some here before going for that Aegon key. And getting drop system.
Over on Lokir's side, we are a new patcher, so this puzzle has been randomized. For those who don't know, with our randomizer, there are various patches that have been applied. This new patcher has come with several upgrades, which include several puzzles have had the opportunity to be randomized, whereas they're in the vanilla game, their solutions would have been a set pattern every time. Memorize the pattern, you get in. But here, it's you actually got to pay attention, because now...
Yeah, speaking of paying attention, that energy tank that was on Bomb Guardian that got left behind would be fairly useful here.
Extremely. Are we just heading back into... Be wise here, Rico, because you left yourself with 18 energy and both directions have enemies, and I've been sniped a couple of times. Alright, Lokir, popping the I forget the name of that thing over there in the Sand Canyon.
Yeah, Rico killed Bomb Guardian and then didn't pick up the E-tank that was there.
Praying for an altar drop. You are kidding
Not getting
me?
it.
That's either the fade out is taking forever or it just denied him. Lokir putting us into mine shaft. What do we got here? I did not catch it. Obviously wants it enough. Oh, that's a
That's a
suit.
suit.
Suit and mine shaft. Continuing through into mining station A.
Mining station B.
B. Okay. Opting for
That's a red key.
Inghive.
key
Good,
one.
we can skip it. And Lido ammo expansion in storage A.
Lokir not scanning the hint? Or oh,
Yeah, hot dog in the hint. Yeah, I did not see them scan it. Meanwhile, Rico getting their unlimited beam ammo.
possible that Lokir has forgotten he's got amber. Hall of Combat Mastery hint. I think we've seen this one, haven't we? Yes, we have.
Dark Visor and Dark Aegon. Thanks, game. Alright, so Rico getting the key bearer hint, beam related upgrade and Hive Dynamo. Knowing now where Annihilator is, that leaves it to a beam combo. Supers would be nice to know.
Could be double
But
damage as well.
yep. Opting to reload the room, looks like, before trying to get the you gotta go all the way to the wall, Rico. There you go. Reload the room before peeking the tunnel. Meanwhile,
To get rid of
getting...
those two quads, I assume.
Yep.
Annihilator is exactly 4 rooms and Sank Energy Controller.
Yet another. I already have that. I missed it. Okay, ammo expansion on the tunnel. It looked like I did not see a separate color. Oh, denied by the bonk. Made it second time. Look, you're remembering Amber for that hint.
Suit in Mindset.
Once again, thank you, game. Lokir cleaning up Dark Aegon, assuming to have the hint. Joke hint again, and
It's the same one. Main gyro.
yep. So with the exception of the STK in Mining Plaza, it looks like Lokir's built up a
Do we know
lead
it's an
here.
SDK? Crossroads looks just like a Metroid, actually.
Mining Plaza, yeah,
Definitely
Rico
looks
actually
white
went
and
back
shiny.
and got it. Lokir hot dogged it. Rico went
Mining
back and got it.
Plaza is. We're thinking of different rooms then.
Just the entrance into Labs Vanilla. The room with the 2 turrets.
Central Mining Station.
Central Mining Station. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. Okay, Central Mining Station, yeah. Rico got that SDK behind
Mining
the
Plaza
barrier.
is the one with the annoying annihilated thing you have to beat a Morbus for and return the energy.
Gotcha. At this moment, if you're Lokir, I believe you are hunting Super Missile at this point to try and gain access to SDK hints. I don't know that we've got much left on the table that's blocking us, right? Boost hasn't
Aegon
really
Energy
reared its
Controller hit.
head.
Can't think of that many places to go for. Yeah, but there's still the Aegon Energy Controller hint as well. And there's 4 places left for Violet. Warrior's Walk, Incash 2, Feeding Pit, or Amorbus. And we're skipping this main reactor, right? So it doesn't seem to be too important.
Yeah, Lokir must have peaked it. Neither runner went
I
for
think
it. Rico got a good look at it, I know, but I couldn't catch it from my view. But he never went for it either. So Lokir deciding no, boost ball is not something I need here.
So instead we're going to do a tricky jump to hopefully get up to the top of this half pipe, but not getting the instant unmorph. So
On Rico's side, that's a useful hint, as they don't have Amber yet. Lokir, meanwhile, gets the triple bomb jump into the instant unmorph.
into the swag trick, into the bomb slot. And sand processing has just ammo. So now we're going to do another BSJ to get out of here. Loki has more information and more equipment, but hasn't gone back for an SDK that Rico knows about. So, slight lead for Loki, I think.
Yeah, at this point, not knowing SDK hints and with a lack of super on both sides, I give this one, yeah, slight lead to Lokir, but first person to find supers, I think, breaks this open, and then we see what SDKs hold for us. Because at this moment, a lot of everything else has been on the table, either through selection or finding.
And of course, the game can still be really, really, really rude.
Rico picking up that.
We haven't seen anything to suggest that supers aren't a Torvus energy controller.
Really going for that. Supers at Corvus Energy. With the need for Tumos and getting the energy return.
Yes.
I cannot believe with this tournament how often that has come up as just like, it's a logical thing. We could get it. We could get it. It is like, it's the one thing that I'm still sat here just not.
It is sort of the equivalent of a pedestal seat, except less common. But yes, like I said, in this community we're sadists.
Tell you what, if that ever happens though, I'm gonna call it right now. That's a 3+ hour seed guaranteed.
Well, it depends if it's hinted or not. And hopefully it is. I've got to point out it's also very unlikely. Bash Prime did generated nearly 5,000 seeds at the start at the start of this tournament, and it was there exactly twice.
Yep. No, it's once again, I've got to bring up the fact that this is a community that seems to love the idea of when you're the one in chat, you're the one that just loves the idea of what's the worst place possible. But when you're the one actually racing, it's like, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't.
Yeah, I can imagine this.
Loki, you're making the way to in-cache 2, if I'm not mistaken, behind the Annihilator door. Rico preferring to look dead into the eyes of their... I'm sorry, what?
Yo! Yeah, I've seen
the first time I've seen that.
It was an in-cache too.
Sorry, what was an in-cache 2?
Violet Translator.
Yep.
But yeah, I have actually seen that variant where you accidentally or deliberately get on top of that spider track. I've seen that happen a couple of times.
So they're trying to get close enough to the edge of the spider ball track to remagnetize and flip over, but not getting that luck.
So we can go to Temple Grounds now. We have Violet Translator to get out of Aegon.
Yeah.
Going to be a bit of a journey because we're on the wrong side of the elevator.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's a good way of staying on top of that. But then you got to get out.
No, the way they got forced over there made me say woo. It seemed like they were about to get shot out like a cannon, but nope, made it.
About to get annihilated beam.
We appear to be, yep, Aegon in it. No. Go to ATS, find their Amber translator, and what was at the top of the wall again? Was that missile or was that E?
That was a missile, I believe, on the wall. The far bottom, on the third row, the first one is Boost, the second one is Spider. Mining Plaza hint, impressive suit in Dark Tourist Arena.
Who's Guardian's got our light suit? Well, on Lokir's side, anyways. Mineshaft and Boost Guardian for suits today. Lokir powering on through, heading to Temple Grounds. And we've got Bomb Guardian and Jump Guardian defeated, so the full loop should be accessible. He's a Dark Aegon Inghive.
And Temple Grounds, I think that was.
Lokir popped in gate first. And the key bearer hint.
I completely misremembered which temple that was for.
Aegon. That violent hint in the elevator was the Aegon keys.
Thank you. Found.
Look, you're heading for the tutorial area.
We have found 2 Aegon keys, both in the Ing Hive. So the last one is in Temple Ground somewhere.
Yep. Which, hey, we've got every possibility that we're coming up on one right now. You're heading straight for DMT, light ammo expansion. Had the opportunity. I don't know. I would have done Hall of Honor Dead first, but maybe it's been so long since the choice of Seekers was made. Maybe Seekers have been forgotten about. I don't know, but also it does route interesting, and it's a me thing. So, but out of the way, here we are. Rico coming for
Hive Chamber B.
Another light ammo expansion.
Can't do Hall of Honor Dead with that bit. You can at least look at the item.
Yeah, we can peek it, yes. That's another. We have Seekers, so it's in and out, no problem. But yeah, that's a check and not. See, yeah, I'm speaking out of turn again, thinking too far ahead, and we've got some minor issues on Rico's side, and the timer has stopped, so this appears to just be some glitching. And we've got glitching on both sides. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can't. Oh, Lokir's back.
Both streams are still up.
Okay, good. Lokir's back on the channel. We appear to be. We popped open.
So we know the Sentinel's path is nothing where Rico was. Going.
Alright, Rico's back. Back into. Oh my goodness, why am I blanking on names again?
Profane path, I think. Or was that Pod W? I didn't see where the entry was, so I don't have a good frame of reference.
I believe that was Pod W. I believe Profane Path's the one off of.
That's a Dark Aegon Key 1. I don't know which room that is.
Thank you, Delta, for Pod W. I'm giving in, and I'm pulling up maps.
Yeah, go for it. Hey, there's an ETM.
Lokir is valid. I'm going to continue on to the loot
area. Ing Hive Key 2. That's all 3 of those we've seen as well.
So now we're only missing Torvis keys if we're interested. Keybearer hint. Reliquary.
More for later.
More for later. Okay. Please, dear God, no. There's no boost requirement to get back to Reliquary, is there?
No, just light suit and seekers.
That could suck.
But it could just be a cheeseburger, so. What's in the box? Dark ammo. Not even going to bother dupe that.
Top of the ship is light ammo.
Also
Come
not
all
useful.
Around.
And Lokir is out of power box. Rico trying to learn that he doesn't need this key, but also trying to not die. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's a good point. Lights are, so it is Dark Tours Arena, and you need boost logically for that, so boost cannot be an inlet reliquary.
True, yep. Stringing the logic together.
So I don't think it can be anything else that's relevant. Could be Cannonball.
Lokir saying nope. No wind chamber access.
Oh no, this is actually a Torvis key. Wait.
That one's a Torvis key. We've got.
Oh right, I misread my notes. That's fine. So Rico probably does actually want this one. Oof.
Out getting denied like I did last night. Grabbing the hint while he's at it. Human system storage D. Screw attack. Thank you, game. Lokir deciding, no, I don't need your stupid cannon. Yep. Rico.
So here's a question. If you have all three Aegon keys, you just go for Morbus Blind, knowing that something maybe important is on Mining Plaza.
If something truly is there on Mining Plaza, yeah, you dive that as soon as it's opportune. I mean, if you got another thing stuck in your head of what you want to accomplish at the moment.
Profane Path just a missile.
But no, if I've got knowledge that Mining Plaza is in play, that does incentivize me. That next opportunity that's great to get in there. Worms is we do Worm Jam. And Lokir saying, okay, nope, I'll take some E.
Yeah, and even with Dark Suit, okay, Dark Suit makes it easier to not need as many tanks.
Yep.
It's maybe slightly relevant. Actually, no, it isn't a relevant item, and you should be able to work that out. So, we're unlike to see trying to get enough energy for a hell dive through to that item.
Yeah, that hell dive.
It looks spicy on 8 tanks.
Oh yeah, even when you can pause right at the doorways where the Ingstorm is not bad, it's still like, ugh. And then yeah, 8 tanks is spicy. We are sans boost ball, so that would be even spicier. Because I know 8 E tanks is like, okay, no, let's boost our way through it. Lokir's side is frozen again. Meanwhile, Rico coming back to Vent Area A. We are popping these guys health or ammo. Which are we looking for? Not getting treated well either way. Ah! Come on. Hold it together, Internet. No, we got ammo on Rico's side.
Ooh.
Lokir's
Dark Alpha
back.
Splinter is also very vulnerable to power bombs. That's
There's Super.
oh.
Okay, we pay Umos a visit, grab our hint, and then there's no way we are not about to be popping towards STK hints.
Well, I looked at Loki's stream and saw what this hint was, and
Oh boy.
yeah, you're about to say it.
More E on one Mos. Emerald from
One
oh,
room from
hello.
Supers.
Storage transport B. Oh crap! I can't remember the room name.
It's one of the rooms from here, and I don't remember which one. Super missile.
Rico
It's in
getting
Temple Sanctuary. That's.
There's the hint in Aegon Temple. Alright, so it's underneath the save station that when it transport A access. It looked like it was just a miss. Wait, what did I miss? Was it in transport B access?
Transport A access, according to chat. And Supers are an Albert Dark Alpha Splinter.
Okay, so I missed him picking it up in the first place because, yeah, that was the gap.
Yeah, no, Dark Alpha Splinter was being fought just as the stream came back.
Yeah, he had an Emerald before he did Albert.
Dark Taurus, I did not see that.
Sank Torvis Bog, and I missed the third. More glitching on Lokir side. Rico diving into mining station A. We're back with Lokir.
So those keys were Dark Taurus keys in Taurus, Dark Taurus, and Sank.
Okay, cool. So Dark Torvis as well. All right. Rico, did you scan it? Did you know that this is just an Inghive key?
Look, you're about to check Defiled Shrine.
Let's say either got bullied or is checking Defiled Shrine. Paused again on the screen. Visor and Sank. Yeah, that was Echo.
STK hints, here we come. Doesn't look like any major items were found in Defiled Shrine, so.
I've only got an ending hive key, but I will take abuse of a resbit oh dang it, that's not a resbit. What's that creature there that annihilates your health whenever you're not paying attention?
Not sure.
Sank entrance. Sacrificial chamber. Krayleys, thank you. Torvis Grove. Hate me some Krayleys. Minimum 50 health lost at a time. At least in my experience. Central Mining Station. Mining Plaza.
Confirmed.
Hall of Honor dead. So boost is hard required.
And this last one is Putrid Alcove.
Putrid Alcove.
So worms are now required. Confirmed.
To solve the question, solve the question in chat. Trebuchet. These trackers are auto trackers. They are linked directly into the runner's games through their own randomanias. So they should be automatically updating as the game progresses with the individual runners.
And that's a new thing for tournaments as of this one.
Yes, this tournament is not hard, or how to phrase this one. It was very much put in. You should be using auto trackers, but we still do have a race or two every so often that requires manual tracking. In future progressing, auto trackers should become the standard.
And meanwhile, this tracking document that I just linked is being updated by me, which is why I'm being a little quiet on commentary today.
Yes. Secondarily, for the chat's benefit, yes. This Google document linked in the chat by Pineapple. Very
Please
much.
mind my typos.
Could be worse. You could be typing as a stenographer.
I'm going to give a shout out to Drake Fos, who's doing commentary on another race right now, for putting together that tracking document for people this tournament, because it's helped a lot in a lot of races.
Lokir popping the door, helpful.
Chick is a missile expansion.
Chick is dead. For those not in the know, stenography, that's I don't know how prevalent it is outside of the U.S. In U.S. courtrooms, the person taking notes doesn't use a typewriter or a laptop or anything like that. Or maybe now, modern day recent updates could be, but in olden terms, it was a different thing. Stenography, shorthanded, missing vowels for the most part, but a form of shorthand that if you didn't know how to read it, good luck trying to read it.
Basically, Doctor's handwriting is with a typewriter with special typewriter.
I also learned that Doctor's handwriting is also another form of shorthand. It is a... Alright, Morbus is an ammo expansion.
But we still need it anyway. And that's Boost Ball in... which room is this?
Oh, it is just called shorthand? Alright.
Path of Roots. That is a missile in Temple Access. So we now have most everything we need, and we know where the rest of it is. So today I don't think there can be progression in Underground Tunnel.
Apologies to Captain.
And not even bothering to check the hint because we know everything we need now.
Shout out to Ranzel. Yep, stenographers and shorthand. Yeah, that is an excellent explanation. My comments more leading to the idea of, yeah, if you're not used to it though, you'll be wondering, what am I looking at? But yes, very much. If you're used to it, if you know what's going on, very easy, very short, very quick and fast to type with shorthand and stenographers. But yeah.
I'm reminded of the very terse way that I take notes on things, and I have to translate before I share them with anyone else.
Look here, popping the gate. Gate skip not required anymore. Alright, heading for Dark Aegon. Most presumably, first stop light suit in Dark Torvus Arena.
Rico coming out of the Dark World into where? Oh, this is Portal Terminal again.
Look here. Nope, I stand incorrect. Gonna do the loop first.
Putrid Alcove?
Grab the SDK in Putrid Alcove. Then probably light suit.
What's Rico looking for at this point?
Oh, Lokir, not interested in light suit. Rico. If we're thinking in my head, I think they either forgot they got the super missile hint, or maybe they're chasing down something.
No, I don't think Rico got the super missile hint. That was
He
Lokir.
did. He got it in Aegon Energy Controller.
Oh.
I recall, I believe, seeing Rico getting the hint in.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Now I believe
that
it was
one.
just. I believe it was just. Oh crap! I can't remember. I don't remember if it was specific or not.
It was. Oh.
Can't remember if it was a region or a specific hint.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but I was confused because I was thinking of the Emerald hint, and it was proximity to another item, and I had to remember that on a hint like that, the hint the item is for is the first named item, not the second. That is an Emerald hint, not a super missile hint. No, this does not have tunic style wear that hints, but it does have guaranteed hints for each of the three major bosses and where the keys to get into each of the three major bosses, and also a guaranteed hint for returning the energy from Sanctuary. The rest of the items that get hinted are probably needed for progression, but I'm not entirely. It's complicated. It's been a while since I looked.
So it breaks down in a couple of ways. The guaranteeds, the three major bosses, the Guardians, and then the second trip to Umos for returning the Sanctuary energy are guaranteed to be hinted. There's two guaranteed joke hints, so if you see a hint with green text that makes no sense, it's a joke hint. After that, it's a randomized pool of the remaining checks available, giving you hints based off of what's available for items and or keys. So area keys or keys to the Guardian fights themselves. Those will
in
be
addition,
the
key bearer hints that hold the Sky Temple keys in vanilla have hints on them that in the light world version of the room that are vague about what the item is, and also the Sky Temple key hints at the entrance to the final boss are guaranteed to tell you which room they are in, but it takes a while to get there. And actually, I say guaranteed, but last week's tour settings were that those hints were which area it was in only. And yeah, the devs have put a lot of work into the hint system for this game, and it shows.
Sorry, Lokir, you gotta grab the item from the energy controller in order to use that elevator, or in order to unlock that elevator.
What was in Tor's energy controller?
I haven't been there yet.
Oh dear.
No, that's the thing is he activated the elevator to go up,
And
didn't
then didn't
ride
give
the
me the
elevator
total
up,
century controller.
tried to scan the elevator down below. But in order for that elevator to work, you actually have to grab the item in energy controller itself.
Probably got
So
caught trying to take a faster path through that isn't actually faster.
true. All right, Lokir looking like he's turning on the jets. Lower Torvis here with the Red Bryn Star theme. Good ambient music. But since we
Oh,
have
this is
gravity
Red
boost from
Brimstone. I did not realize that.
modified as I recall, it's close, very close, but obviously with the
Interesting.
new hardware, yeah, Red Bryn Star is the base for this tune.
So we're going to Sacrificial Chamber, it looks like. Which is the dark version of one of these rooms here. I don't remember which one.
Still a little surprised on Lokir's side. We had the light suit hinted, but we didn't go and grab it in Dark Torvis Arena.
It's
but
not strictly needed, I think, because I don't think it
not
needed to get to any of the keys.
not
And
needed. Yeah, got to reset the room so that real Grapple Guardian spawns. Because
would the real real Grapple Guardian please stand up?
Don't ask me why. It was explained once upon a time, but no, it's a placeholder.
There's a lot of stuff in this game where you need to reload rooms or wait for certain room layers.
Yeah.
So.
Because there is something stomping up around here when you come in from the lower sides, but it doesn't spawn this cutscene in there for this fight. It was explained to me once before, but I can't remember for the life of me.
Meanwhile, Grapple Guardian, which is as far as I got in this game in vanilla. Assuming the Grapple Guardian can stand.
Nice. Nope, right about now, I'll let some personal life slip. I've got an original GameCube. When I first found out about this randomizer, I thought, okay, no Metroid Prime 2 can be randomized. Well, I hyped up, and I was thinking, all right, no Metroid Prime 2 came out for the GameCube, what kind of hardware? It never looked into it. But my wife went out and bought me a GameCube, because that's the system I knew Echoes was on. Realizing, no, GameCube ain't got the hardware to do any of this stuff, because you need internet connection and whatnot. If anybody's working on that,
extra memory that the Wii has as well.
Oh yeah, GameCube's got what, 16 megabits of RAM?
I don't know, but I do know there is at least one crash in Metroid Prime that is avoided by playing on Wii.
Yep. But no, well, with that said, no, I've got my eldest son. Since I have it there, no, he's been playing it on original hardware on GameCube, and he stuck it at Spider Guardian. So it's a bit of nostalgia that a game I played when I was a little bit older than him even at that point, but now both of us in our youths playing this game, enjoying it, minus Echoes being Echoes.
I kind of have my own personal story with these games as well. Metroid Prime was one of the 2 games that I discovered speedrunning with from watching it. And so I've been aware of Prime and Echoes for a number of years, and it's only really been this year that I've got into watching the randomizer.
I gotta notice because it's been stated a lot this tournament and in recent times, but it was either the SGDQ or AGDQ that Bash and Uncle Reggie did randomizer on for the cross game. That a lot of people cite as their inspiration for finding this. And K-Rar, yes, I got you in the chat. What's up?
Yeah, it was actually a cross-game cup match that the first time I saw the randomizer being played on SpeedGaming.
Oh, nice. Delta, I will tell you that right about now, no, it did take my kid about 2 weeks to clear Boost Guardian, and I had to sit at his shoulder. The final day he did actually clear it. I was at his shoulder the entire time, essentially like, no, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. Meanwhile, Lokir finally getting oh.
Nice cannon.
Down. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious me.
Yeah, these games are hard.
I will pass condolences on to my child, because yeah, that's those 2 bosses, vanilla. No, I remember being 14-year-old me and saying, no, this ain't fun.
Speaking of not fun, I've never beaten Prime either because I can't climb Phazon Core without being attacked by the fish in Metroid.
Oh goodness, that one too. I can't tell you. What felt easier? I'm a self-proclaimed masochist on that one.
I mean, this is also something I last played either of these games over 10 years ago because my GameCube went missing for 10 years.
No, I remember from back in my teenage years, I had gotten to a point where I was just beating the crap out of the game. I was playing hard mode, and I remember in hard mode trying to climb that room, and I think I found it easier to just power bomb. I went back, purposefully loaded up on 10 power bombs for those Fission Metroids, and I think I reached Exo. I think I had 4 E-tanks remaining.
Oh dear.
Still beat it though, but that was the one I felt most proud of, thinking, okay, no, these Fission Metroids wrecked my health, but I gained pride off of dodging everything so well that now Exo and Essence, you got so many ultras that drop off of the destruction of all the pillars in there. I kind of don't know if you can boast on that one. But 4 E-tanks through Exo. Really
I have seen
good on hard.
Someone die to Essence in a race, but he had 0 E-tanks.
Oh, yeah, no. Some of those like 20 and 21% runs. Oh, good.
No, this was in a race. Meanwhile, Lokir is on a Morbis. We
Worm
shoot
jam.
the worm with light beam, and then we shoot the heads with light beam, and then we blow the heads up.
Now, also entering second phase, do we get to see Worm Skip? Worm Skip, for those uninitiated, he's going to try it. So you got to get into this first worm, blow it up, and get to the second worm and blow it up before the first worm leaves the ball, and got it.
Don't do this in the third phase.
Yes. In the second phase, this is fine, and third phase, now you get 2 worms instead of 3. But if you do this in the third phase, as you just saw, it skipped the cutscene. To end this fight properly, you need that cutscene. So you can't do worm skip again.
I think Rico is looking for power bombs in GFMC to get through this. Which way this way is?
You're going to see Lokir specifically take their time, so that way the worm departs the shell.
Not even blowing the head up early, which is the safest way to do it. Ah, yes, wind chamber.
All right, now. Dark ammo here on worms. You may have in previous runs see people just decide to bounce after collecting the item. No, we are here for mining station.
Mining plaza.
Or mining plaza, correction. Thank you. So we need to return the Aegon energy to get the sun a-shining for the puzzle that we need. Because that was an STK in mining plaza all along.
If anyone has that emote from Bash Prime's channel, this is the time to spam it. Well, not spam it, but...
Put it on display for the world to see. Meanwhile, the rest of Bash Prime's fandom is wondering why can't we gamba the butter on having predicted whether that was the case or not.
Well, they all saw it. They both saw it early, and
I'd have reacted. Like me personally, I would have reacted to seeing.
Speaking of reactions, one word, airy. But no airy today.
Uh-oh, Loki.
That's fine. Just
I've never save warped out with energy in my possession.
Oh!
I know the locks show up.
I think Randomizer does change the way that some of the locks are around for energy returning. Okay. But yes, he does need to return the energy.
Yes.
This just might actually be the fastest way.
I was about to say, with all the cutscenes and stuff, yeah, you are... If you're comfortable with this one, this could be a time save, but in my brain, I'm not too used to how things go with that one. My thought process was...
Oh, that is actually a pretty fast way to get here then, because you're just right here.
Yep.
Rico has just found the Emerald translator under the save station. He's possibly going to be a little bit frustrated when he gets to main energy controller and sees the hint. He's also about to face Albert. And Annihilate is going to make short work of all of these.
Yeah, there's a Supers, Emerald, E-Tanks, yeah, Great Temple loaded today. Lokir's got the sun shining, so now pull out the Echo Visor. Get tracker bullied by the...
I'm trying to think what's left after this. It's Sank Entrance for sure. And I think the other one is Hall of Honor Dead.
Correct. I haven't seen Hall of Honor Dead played for yet. So if you're Lokir, do you run Hall of Honor Dead, then Sank Entrance, and then peel that around?
Rico has his thanks game moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think you do Sank entrance first.
I don't know. I'll play devil's advocate because you ship save, then Hall of Honor dead, go through the super door, use wind chamber to Sank entrance, then wind chamber back. But I can get with that too. And not to mention that brings you to ship save with full ammo replenishment right there.
So the big thing about Sank entrance is that you need to actually go in through the front room.
Yes, that secret lock can only, the Dark Visor secret lock can only be seen from the front side. So with no out of bounds allowed in this tournament right now, no wall crawling out there. I don't even know if there is a wall crawl to get you into position in the first place, but current tournament rules, no way at all to pop that lock and come from Sank side. You have to come from Temple side.
Small reminder to everybody, stay hydrated, especially if you've been doing commentary for an hour and a half.
Hydration is key, and hydration is not always items involving alcohol. Keep that in mind. Pure water is the best. Lokir stream freezing, but definitely still heading towards Sank entrance. We are go mode, so don't even check.
FTA hint.
FTA.
Or the
FTA.
fake. Rico about to get the bad news. Well, actually, it's not all bad news.
For any connoisseurs amongst us, here on Rico's side, here in this room, the key bearer that successfully returned their key in the first place. Here in Randovania, it is updated to display tournament winners. It will, if I'm not mistaken, it will display the most recent Prime tournament winner, the most recent Echoes tournament winner.
I don't believe it's displaying the Prime, or definitely the Echoes and the CGC.
Okay, so no Prime on them. But so, yeah, the Echoes and the CGC winners for sure.
But I do know that the patch here for Metroid Prime was recently updated with the winner of the Mentor tournament. And I believe that scan is the lore hinting at Artifact Temple.
Correct.
I think Rico is writing these down given the polling here, which makes sense if you don't think you're coming back. Or keeping this information.
Well, we'll see after they get back to the laser eyes. I forget their actual described damage output, but yeah, no, stand in front of those things for... Why would you skip the whips? That'll kill you faster than anything. No!
No, they're leaving. Probably shit to fail try.
Okay, no, if they're saving their health, then that makes sense.
We know this isn't anything important. We haven't actually seen what it is. That's an ETM!
Boom, 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 boom. Bam. I don't know. I didn't catch if Rico saved or not, because typically this would be a death warp out of here just to make it faster, but they
Probably
may not
hasn't
have.
saved I don't remember when the last time he saved.
Lokir. Sank entrance complete. Through the elevator. Back here. In a brief recap, outside of what is that, Central Mining Station, hot dogging that STK, Lokir's been pretty on point and jet.
Also, hot dogging the mining station B hint.
That as well. But everything else has seemed to be pretty jet on Lokir's side. The logic is very well favored. Their routing has very well been in line with logic, however you want to phrase that. Just generally, pretty good seat on their side. Lokir. Oh, deciding vanilla entry is the way to go. Put some flair on display.
Might even do the instant morph out.
Unlimited ammo. With no PBs, I would think a ship save.
Ship save.
Ship shave, why not? But otherwise, no. We could see the skip. If they're feeling more needing to just get going, but
I guess it's depending how far behind you feel. That's all I was going to say something.
I was about to say to look, you don't. But no, we're good. Okay. And we are ship saving. Yep. For those who don't know, that hole that they came through in morph ball mode, there are two ways to leave the room through that hole instead of using the main door with that secret lock. One is the instant unmorph method that is allowed by current tournament rules. The other is a screw attack method that carries the potential to put you out of bounds and therefore has been outlawed for this tournament. If you've caught any other speed runs or anything of that nature elsewhere, you might have seen it, but this tournament, no, that move has been outlawed based.
And out of bounds has in general not been allowed unless the runners agree to it, and there's only been a couple of races that the runners have agreed to allow out of bounds.
Correct. I just bring it up because there was a debate, and that's one of the tricks in rooms specifically identified as an outlawed trick.
I think it was not so much a debate as people wanting clarification. So there was a clarification document made, which was pretty comprehensive.
Yeah. It was because when out of bounds is so integrated.
I have a saying about this game, actually. Echoes is a game where Samus goes out of bounds to get her morning coffee.
That is a fair statement. You know, it's I'm a young runner as far as Randomania is concerned. I was a fan of the no out of bounds rules just because it felt like it put enough of a level playing field on tap that I joined the tournament. I know it's been a question raised, but all in all, most of the runners have actually, it, most of what I've heard, most everyone's enjoyed the no out of bounds because it's either been a pushing of their skills to learn the new methods for
Or
inbounds
making it
movement,
more approachable.
or yeah, in my case, making it more approachable. And I mean, we started with 30 people. We've only lost 2 people in the tournament for reasons that I
So
don't.
there's something that happened in the race chat about a minute or so in. Rico said, "What have we done?" I think this was talking about the starting location.
Rico pausing for something, or
Maybe
oh no,
checking notes.
that cutscene's notorious for taking a second.
Yeah. Speaking of out of bounds, you do have to be careful when coming back in bounds to this room because there can be some crashes.
Yep, this is a crash notorious room. Meanwhile, Lokir over here, Emperor Ing 1.
And now it's being spam go.
This fight is done in 3 phases. First phase, you've got the tree trunk, or whatever you want to call it here. Now in the eye phase, spam it with Annihilator Beam.
And try not to hit the shield too much.
With the shield on the side is impenetrable. Oop! Denied, but with unlimited ammo, just spam that Annihilator.
If you don't have the Annihilator ammo to spam, there is a swag trick you can do, which is a double bomb jump and then lay a power bomb. Which is attempted there.
Into Emperor Ing 2, this closed off shell part. You got these 10 nodes on the outside.
11.
11, my apologies. Got to pop them with various forms of bombs. Power bombs or regular bombs will work to pop them, but you got to place them right and also get harassed by inglets. So
yeah, the fastest way to do this is 3 power bombs with some very specific timing and placement.
Yep.
But if you're getting bullied around, then it's going to take a little longer.
Oh yeah. Oh, just spawning the inglet right on top with the whip. That's disrespect.
And now Emperoring 3, aka unexpected hitboxes in bagging area.
Oh no, we are both sides are glitched out right now. To do the explanation, if it comes up while we're still here, there's a hitbox underneath Emperor Ring that was originally intended as a screw attack point for another integrated part of the fight. That part of the fight was dropped, whether I still don't have 100% explanation as to whether it was development reasons or too close to launch, just kind of get rid of it to make the game hit launch window. But the hitbox still exists, so therefore we can screw attack into it. It does affect Emperor Ring's health, and Emperor Ring 3 will die from the screw attack. Because vanilla, the internal ore will have its colors that correspond to the beams that you should be using to hit it. And vanilla, as much as people can say it's a bad fight, I enjoyed it vanilla based off of, it takes complexity, it takes thought, it's tactical, it's a heck of a fight. But no, once you learn speedrunning hacks and screw attack, and yeah, Lokir definitely screw attack to that because that's the only way you get through that fast. Now on to Dark Samus 3 and 4. Dark Samus 3, we're going to hit with a specific amount of Annihilator shots.
It's actually so something I did learn recently. It's not a specific amount of shots to make this part happen. It's as much damage as you can to not go past a certain point.
Ah, gotcha. I assume that somebody calculated that, okay, the 24
It's
shots plus
300
a
damage.
lemon is the closest to get there with a good shot, or?
Yeah. So now we are using missiles to stun Dark Samus and Dark Beam to damage her, trying to keep her away from the center of the room where she'll go into her slow, supposed to be the end of the fight. And there's another way to do the screw attack, but this is a little bit more reliable.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that they aren't in Dark Visor for this, but yes, the Dark Beam strats are definitely the more consistent and safe, because you bonk the wrong way off of a screw attack, then you miss the window to launch.
Yeah. Also, if Dark Samus decides to not block
And time.
shot, and that is GG. If Dark Samus decides to not block, then you're getting it centered.
Yep.
And Rico has forfeited the race. And they should both be joining us shortly. Assuming the bot is working. Hello!
No, GG's.
Hello.
So, Rico, thoughts on the race?
I have no idea what that seed was.
And Lokir joining us as well. GG's.
GG's. Hello. Oh, that was interesting.
So let's we'll begin at the beginning. Spider side start for location.
Yeah, interesting spot, but it ended up being basically just an Aegon start. And I think most of the seed kind of played like a pretty straightforward thing. There were really just like two items that were really mean and pretty necessary, which were Violet and Emerald. Those two were in some pretty wacky locations, but I think I kind of just fell into the rest of the items.
Yeah, Lokir, your routing placed you very much kind of almost in everything pretty straightforward, pretty oh goodness, my English is failing me. But essentially you and the logic were kind of synced up very well. Got everything going pretty well.
It was really just that Violet, which I basically last location. It was either there or an Aegon entrance, or like transport to Aegon entrance. But before and after that felt pretty good.
We thought there were actually a couple more locations for Violet. Feeding Pit was one of them.
No.
You would need the
Feeding
light suit
pit-
from
yes.
Dark Torvus Arena, which we could not reach with our gear.
Ah. Well, could
'Cause-
it be super late then, is what I was thinking.
The Violet? No, the Violet had to be. You were trapped in Sanctuary and
Oh,
Aegon.
right, yeah, this actually came up in another race today where you had to find and get the amber to get out of Torvus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Sanctuary, if you enter from Spider side, logically you can't leave through either of the other exits because the statue in Torvus isn't moved, and there's a big wall that you need to open with Dark Visor and Seekers heading back to Temple Grounds. So you're just stuck in that loop. And then Aegon is kind of the same way because we didn't have access to Boost because that was in Torvus, so we couldn't logically get to Torvus. And then we couldn't go out to Temple Grounds without Violet, so yeah, you were expected to get that annihilator beam and then figure out in cache 2 or whatever. Kind of really gross.
Yeah.
So there were a couple of thick questions that came up. First of all, Rico, what happened with the energy tank the Bomb Guardian dropped?
Oh, I wasn't sure if DMT would have anything dupable, so there was since I put bombs in the starting preset, the only way to dupe that pick up that item.
Interesting.
I'm very confident in my ability to move around Dark Aegon with one E-Tank, so I figured I would luck into another one at some point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like in my experience, it's like never been worth it to like try to incorporate DMT duping like on purpose.
I would disagree with that because picking up that item also triggers a layer change in Central Mining Station, where picking up that item is what removes the War Wasp Hive.
The one in Mining Station A to get to the sub-item spider track?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I have the 3BSJ as a backup strat in that room, so that's not like, yeah, I guess I haven't really thought about that, but that makes sense.
Speaking of Central Mining Station, we did see you not go back for that item once you saw it straight away, but that didn't seem...
Yeah, I just forgot it the first time around.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, ooh, STK, and then I did the fight, completely forgot about it. But then luckily it routed really nicely with a Morbus, so it didn't matter too much. But
there was also then you going to Mining Station B, getting the item, not getting the hint.
Oh, I did forget the hint in Mining Station B. I was like, I knew I forgot like some hint somewhere, but wow, yeah, that was a lucky break that wasn't an important hint. Oops.
It was a visor in sank, that hint.
Okay, gotcha.
So, as a question from my side, did you guys share your starting items prior to this launch or no?
No.
The thread said,
Okay.
according to the thread, no. This is just in the race time room.
So-
We both picked Seekers, so
yes.
the power bomb was not. Yeah, I think if we had shared, one of us would have picked a different one.
Because I was gonna mention based off of that the idea of seeing the power bombs show up as the random item. Did that throw you guys at the start, or did that kind of more come as a sigh of relief of okay, then no, there's more options here to consider?
No. I was kind of expecting something like that, either Power Bombs or Violet to be the random.
Yeah, I don't know.
Randomania seems to like to give you.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that item. I was, I don't know. It's nice to have power bombs. And then when I saw the starting location, I was like, okay, cool. So I can, peek this one item and then immediately go to Aegon. So this is good. And I was happy to have power bomb because there's so many quick boss kills, especially in Aegon.
Oh, for sure.
That you can do. So.
Oh yeah.
Game seems to disagree with you, at least on my side.
Oh, so I do know a thing about the Bomb Guardian power bomb. You have to lay the power bomb in such a way that it hits the tail before the head.
There's a way. There's like a setup to do it consistently. Like the very first attack he does, it's like when he raises his head and he's about to charge at you. Like once he starts
he straight up
charging at
skipped
you,
the
you
charge and threw a bomb at me.
Oh yeah, that's
I was
tough.
about to say Rico got bullied on that one.
That's annoying.
And lost a power bomb there. Question for you, Lokir. Because I had mentioned it on commentary, and I'll wholeheartedly admit I'm a newer runner. When you entered Dark Torvis, did you purposefully skip light suit, thinking, okay, I'm just not gonna need this, I'm comfortable in just dark suit, or?
Yep. I had 5 V-tanks, dark suit,
There you
and
go.
like unlimited beam ammo. I'm like, I'll be fine.
I'm fresh enough that in my brain I was like, all right, nope, he's heading to Dark Torvis, immediately thinking you're gonna head for light suit, but no, I'm again learning as much as I am learning these days and finding out, nope, completely comfortable in dark suit, which is a strat. It's doable.
Mm-hmm.
Just proved it right here.
Speaking of Torvis, though, there was one thing. Did you forget that the lift doesn't work unless you get the Taurus energy controller item?
No, I looked at my key list and I thought I was done in Torvis, so then I took the elevator, and while I was on the elevator ride, I read over the key list again, and then I saw Sacrificial Chamber, and I was like, oh shoot. So I went back and I was like, all right, time to go do Torvis
Saw the
Temple.
scan visor hit, and it was like, nope, that elevator's not accessible yet, but no, overall, a hard fought race for sure. Chat was very much entertained very well through this one, so I'm gonna say this was a very good show for everyone. Are there any questions left for anybody else in here?
I don't think so.
I'm actually curious why you picked Grav.
My least favorite end game item hunt is Gravity Boost. In my years of playing, it's burned me so many times. There's always like a stupid like TTE or TTS key, and it's just like, and Gravity Boost can be anywhere in the game, and so it's just like,
personally,
right.
that happened last night, so
Yep, you understand. You get it.
Understand completely.
So,
Actually, that is a good question. How much thinking did you put into your starting items?
yes, that was my line of thinking for Gravity Boost. Seekers was just, I mean, I came into this tournament knowing my biggest weakness was going to be that I am horrible at
Seekerless skips.
Seekerless skips, yep. Like, I can do 3 BSJs and like a bunch of other stuff, no problem, but I have never been able to land those Seeker skips a single time. So I was just like, well, just give me the Seekers.
Then we
Just
both
in case.
overthought this because I put Seekers in so you couldn't do Seeker skips.
Perfect.
Nice. The double reverse overthinking your opponent. Alrighty.
Well, at least
You have to.
All right. Well, I believe that will conclude our race for tonight. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, thank you for joining us so much. I hope you were thoroughly entertained tonight with the race that goes on that went on here today.
Remember to follow the runners. Follow Steve.
All the
Follow
cons.
me at stream.
Follow SpeedGaming.
Yeah. There is another race, Echoes race happening right
Is it still
now
in progress?
on SpeedGaming. It started an hour after hour, so they're about an hour in.
Okay, cool.
If you're headed there, no spoilers for this race, please. There are a couple of other races starting on SpeedGaming right now if you want to watch something else. But that's about all I gotta say. From Steve, from me, Pineapple, from the runners. Yeah, see you next mission.
See you guys next mission. Take care and good night.
See you next mission.
See you next mission.